going to tell you how I look younger even though I canceled my CO2 laser. A lot of times, the reason your skin is aging has nothing to do with what you think. Trust me, I have seen this on my skin. The fix is simpler than anything you have tried. In this video, I'm going to show you the simplest skincare system that's going to make you look younger and save you thousands of dollars on unnecessary procedures. As I was approaching my mid-40s, I could see the lines right through here in the corners of my mouth creeping in. I could see some loss of volume in my cheeks, my jawline less defined. I wasn't ready for surgery. So I did more microneedling, I did some chemical peels, waste of my time and money. And finally I realized my only real solution was to do my fourth CO2 laser, 9 years after my last one. I was not ready for that recovery. I asked my best friend if she would stay with me for the 7 days through the most miserable recovery ever. I booked my appointment, I made my deposit, I was set to go for November 3rd of last year. While I was waiting for my appointment, I switched to Korean skincare products. Thank God, because my skin bounced back so quickly. Yes, it was glowing more because Korean skincare products are known to give our skin that beautiful glow. But it's really more than that. The lines in the corner of my mouth started to soften, my skin stopped feeling dry, and it was just this youthful bounce that came back in my skin. As the clock was ticking towards my CO2 laser appointment, I thought I was 45 back then. Yes, I could use some skin tightening, but my skin was looking amazing. So I canceled my appointment. This is when I started to dig into Korean skincare products. I had to understand how can some meager skincare products can make the most powerful anti-aging laser useless. Pretty quickly I learned the secret is the skin barrier, protecting and strengthening the skin barrier. Because the skin barrier is like a door. When the door is closed, all the good stuff stays in, all the bad stuff stays out. But when the door is cracked open, the good stuff leaks out and bad stuff comes in. And most of us, without even knowing it, and that was me, we are cracking that door open every single day. The first thing I corrected, and this was a must, was the first thing I did to my face every single morning, was the way I cleansed my face. I was using a gentle cleanser. It said gentle right on the label. It was made by a dermatologist. I thought I was using the best cleanser I could get. But every single morning after I cleansed my face, my skin felt dry. It felt like it's been stripped of every drop of moisture. And here's the part that breaks my heart a little. I thought that was normal. I thought that tight feeling meant my face was clean. So I accepted it for years. What I didn't know is that feeling, the tightness, the dryness after cleansing is your skin barrier telling you, hey, you damaged me. That is not clean skin. That is skin that has been stripped, and I was doing that to myself every single morning. I changed my cleanser. I switched to the La Vienne Perfect Balance Cleanser, and here's how I use it. Michael Tide Beauty Brush. I put some cleanser on my brush, wet my skin, start cleansing. I do this every morning. I felt the difference, the improvement from the first time I cleansed my face this way. My skin felt clean, never stripped. That door was closed shut. After cleansing, the first thing I apply is the Ectoderm Hydro Skin Shield. This is your prep step. Prepares your skin to absorb everything that comes after more deeply and more effectively. And I want to show you how I use it because I don't like to waste any drop of product. Most people grab a cotton pad, put the product on the cotton pad, and then tap the product on the face. In my mind, you're wasting a lot of product soaking the cotton pad. I like to apply the serum directly to my skin, just like this, and then gently tap it. Feels so nice. Once it's in the skin, it activates your skin's moisture channels, opening the door so the serum you apply next can work harder and go deeper. Think of it as the ground that you prepared before you plant a seed. You would not plant a seed in dry, hard soil. You prepare the soil first. This is what you're doing with the shield. Next is your serum step. Most mornings, I use the Repair Booster Serum, especially if I use several nights in a row Retin-A and my skin, I know it's been working super hard and my skin barrier needs reinforcing. This is the builder for our skin. It is powered by ectoin, which protects your skin from environmental stress and actively strengthens your barrier. It also has 8 peptides that support collagen production. Oh my gosh. It feels beautiful on the skin. This is what I use when my skin needs to be rebuilt and reinforced. Then some mornings I use the Deep Hydra Calming Ampoule, especially in the winter when the air is drier or I spend more time outdoors and my skin is feeling depleted. This is your nurturer, fermented kombucha and triple hyaluronic acid. Oh my gosh, I cannot get over how hydrating, refreshing the serum feels to my skin every time I put it on. It floods your skin with hydration and calms everything down. Some mornings your skin needs to be built, some mornings your skin needs to be nurtured. After my serum, I applied the Active Barrier Cream. This is the most nurturing thing that ever touched my skin. By the way, all the products I mentioned are linked below in the description of this video. This moisturizer feels so nourishing, but it's not heavy. It just melts into your skin and leaves the most beautiful glow. That glow that says that you took 8 hours of sleep and drank all your water. What this moisturizer is doing, it seals everything in. Think back of the door analogy. The toner opened the door to let the serum in deep. The serum did its repair work. Now the Active Barrier Cream closes and locks the door. This is the step most women skip because they think the serum is enough. It is not. The moisturizer is the seal. The last step of my morning routine is sunscreen, the La Vie Perfect Youth Sun Cream. I'll keep this simple. There's not a whole lot to say. You cannot do all that work. Cleanse, prep, repair, seal, and then go outside with your skin unprotected. Sunscreen is non-negotiable every single day. Now what do we do at night? To understand the importance of what you do at night, I have to address a big misconception. Some people think that protecting or strengthening your skin barrier means doing nothing, not cleansing, not treating, not protecting your skin, just leaving your skin alone. That is not protecting your skin barrier. That's neglecting your skin. And that's such a huge difference. Never go to bed without cleansing your face. Never. Your skin has been exposed to pollution, dirt, dust, UV. At night I cleanse my face with the La Vie Perfect Balance Cleanser and just my hands, no brush in the evening. After cleansing, I apply my prescription Retin-A. I've been using it for 15 years and it's still the most powerful anti-aging ingredient I have. But now, for the first time, I have a complete system to support my Retin-A. Before I was using Retin-A, but I had no other products to support the work Retin-A was trying to do on my skin. Now my skin is strong before Retin-A even touches it. And then to finish, the Active Barrier Cream, the same one I use in the morning. There's one more product I want to show you, which I use about once a week, usually on Saturdays. It is the Intensive SOS Ampoule. Now, it's absolutely incredible. It's 11 months since I last had a microneedling treatment on my face, and now it's been 10 years since my last CO2 laser. And look at my skin. Look at my face, I'm 46. I would have spent about $7,000 on the CO2 laser. I wanted to do my face, neck, and chest, and these products saved me $7,000 plus 7 days of pure miserable recovery. Anyway, this ampoule is your emergency rescue and also your weekend reset. First, I apply the Hydro Shield to my skin, and then oh my goodness, this little ampoule. And I use the whole product at once. Oh, you really have to feel them on your skin. This ampoule is very powerful. It's designed for rapid recovery. I also think of it as a weekly facial without leaving my house. By the way, I never get facials. I do not believe in facials. Your skin barrier is the foundation. Once your foundation is strong, you can add one more product that's going to take your skin to a whole nother level. I supercharged my Retin-A with one product 2 weeks ago. My skin has never looked like this. I have the video right here. A strong barrier and supercharging my Retin-A is the most powerful anti-aging combination I have ever discovered.